everybody, let's do an unboxing from the world's greatest brand according to yours truly. We have the receipt. We have two receipts. The second receipt is because I was finally able to kind of paid for Paul's birthday present, even though his birthday was February 2nd. What we got for his birthday kind of just takes a while, and it's a process, and submitting all the details, then getting all the information, then doing a deposit, then doing the creation, then coming back, then paying the balance once it comes back. And if you're wondering what the hell does she do, once it comes back, I'll be more than happy to show you and tell you about the process, because I think for a guy, it's actually a pretty cool idea. Anyway, who cares about Pablo? We're gonna go for what's really cool, which is... That was the bag. The bag just like flew that way. And we have the box here. It's fairly new. The first one was launched in spring, summer of 2023, which was really, really cool because there was a fashion show that I got to go, and I got to see the bag walk the runway. Well, the bag wasn't actually walking the runway. The people were walking the runway with the bag, and I fell in love with this bag. And I still want it in that size, but the particular combination that I want apparently has been very hard to get in my store. So I'm still waiting for that particular combination. I have seen it in other combinations, but I want this specific combination. So I don't have the big one yet, but one day when the Hermes got sale time, it will be time. In the meantime, I got the baby one, the petite version. I talk a lot, so be quiet and we'll just open this back together. This, well, even though, wait, the title will say what it is. All of this is pointless, but I'm just excited. Okay, so this is a petite Arçon bag, and I absolutely love it in this combination. I got it in taupe color with the permabras hardware, which I freaking love. Let me get all this stuff out of the way. My other two bags in taupe are actually with silver hardware, which I do love taupe with silver, to be honest. It's probably one of my favorite combinations, but permabras kind of just pushed my silver palladium down. I guess my favorite now is permabras, palladium, and then gold, but I mean, they're all really pretty, so you can't go wrong with the taupe. I know not everybody likes the taupe. I know some people call it a muddy color, but I personally love the taupe. So let me put this over here. Okay, so as I was saying, this is a petite Arçon, and here she is. Wait, everything's falling down. And here she is. This doesn't look very nice, but so let's just, I mean, how cute is this? There's a mini dust bag for the buckle. Like, it's a baby dust bag. Okay, so let's get the baby dust bag away. And you reveal the beautiful permabras. Permabras is not as in-your-face yellow as gold. A little bit softer, which I love. My American Bavaria over there is permabras, and it's literally one of my favorite hardwares. I put a gold hardware next to it so you can see the difference. It's just more subtle, and I just love it. Okay, so here we have, oh my gosh, it's a little dust bag. Okay, so let's focus, Isa, let's focus. So the beauty of the petite Arçon, you can actually adjust the strap, let me take this little cover over, in several different ways. So you can go from crossbody to shoulder bag, and it also has a zipper closure, which the big size, or the classic size I should say, or the original size, whichever you want to call it, does not have. Which for travel, I do like this a lot. The bag is obviously substantially smaller than the regular Arçon, but you still have the classic Arçon elements. Let's take this off. She got plastic on, but I know I have to take the plastic off, but I'm not there yet. So like the original one, you do have the little clasp here, which you can put a charm, you can do gloves, you can do whatever you want, or just let it be. And you have the little side pocket here. What I love about the petite, as I said, is the zipper. Because when you travel, it is just nice to have that nice zipper closure on the inside. There really isn't much to it other than it smells like freaking heaven, and if I could put my head inside the bag and live there, I probably would. So going back to the bag, one of the details that I thought was quite cute and charming is that on the actual loops, in case you forget how to count, let's see if this focuses. Come on, loops, you actually have little numbers, so it helps you count what loop you are in. You have the 4, then you have the 5, that it is good for math. So thank you, Hermes, for always thinking about all these extra little details. Anyway, on the longest loop, hold on, let's put this all the way down. It goes perfectly as a crossbody. I actually love where it sits, and I love this kind of U curvature on the top because it really kind of just hugs your body, and it's a very, very comfortable bag. If you wanted for it to sit higher, obviously you would just, hold on, I feel like I have hair in my mouth. Yeah, I do have hair in my mouth. Well, anyway, if you wanted to go a little bit, oh my gosh, I love the permabras. Go a little bit shorter, you can just change the number. I'm in number 5 right now. You can have it as a high crossbody as well. What I love about this bag is that you can also fully transform it into a shoulder bag. And when I travel, I do love bags that give me the flexibility of different looks, so I don't have to overpack. Carry it the way they were doing in the runway, which they were just going like this and walking down the runway. I will not be doing that. This is another idea. Okay, so if you wanted to turn this bag into a shoulder bag, you would go to number 7, lucky 7, and then this side, pretty much just put to the other side. This side, you put to the other side. Now, this strap, you kind of just put on the top, then just put it through double taps that you have here, slide it down to secure it, and now you have a nice, good shoulder bag. So I love bags like this because I do think as a shoulder bag, it's a little bit dressier and it's just a completely different look. This bag is in Togo leather, which is one of my favorite leathers, with Swift. I love that combination because you have the beautiful pebble detail of the Togo leather and then a very, very smooth leather on the Swift. I love this bag. I also saw it in the gold and I was very tempted to get it in the gold, but I had just gotten a Birkin 25 in gold and there's something else that I'm working with which didn't make any sense to get it in gold, so I put it in this color. And when she told me it was in permabras, I was like, I will be adopting that bag when that bag gets to the store. So yes, I would like that one. And here she is. Now, as I said, let me compare. Oh, look, it's a little moon-shaped foam. Okay, so I want to show you the gold against this one, which let's gonna do this little push-in. Now, my hardware has plastic, so it doesn't represent the true colors of anything, but I don't take plastic off. I let the plastic tell me when it's ready to come off, which is usually when it just looks horrendous. Okay, so this would be your classic Hermes yellow gold tone. This, I'm gonna do it here because, hold on, let me do this. Let me take this off so you guys can see this better because the loop has plastic and I won't show it as well. This is your permabras. So it's a lot softer shade. It is not as in-your-face gold. And I do think when you wanna mix metals, permabras really kind of gives you that look. You guys can see it. Here we go. Is it focusing? Yeah. So you guys can see the difference here. This has plastic, so it kind of takes away from that like shiny yellow gold. This one doesn't, but you guys can see like this is just a softer shade. And for a taupe, however you want to call it, permabras is just incredible. It's actually kind of close to the Hermes rose gold, which I do love. Obviously, the rose gold has a little bit more pink undertones, but it's closer to that shade than to your yellow gold. The price for this bag is actually, well, I think this is a fairly reasonably priced bag for Hermes. This is $5,200 before tax. So for an Hermes bag, this is a really, really great bag considering that the mini gypsier, I believe, is around $8,000 and you do have a canvas strap instead of an all leather strap. So this one I do think dresses up a little bit better than the mini gypsier. I love my mini gypsier. I will say nothing negative about the mini gypsier. This one is way easier to get in and out versus the tabs here. So they're both beautiful. Just get both if you can because, you know, we leave no man behind. And I feel like when it comes to handbags, you just can't leave any of them behind. Sorry, Paul, that is how my crazy mind works. And on that note, I hope you like this video and I will hopefully see you in my next one. Adios!